What's good, YouTube? Today we have another market watch, and some pretty interesting things have been going on. The first really notable thing is that Tour Guide from the Underworld, its ultimates have been sold out, and the secret rare first eds followed suit. But there is one seller selling the first eds all the way at 15, only a playset. But then there's almost none on market. We see there's a set at 37 a piece over here is the only other existing set on TCG Player. And then there's not any below $27 before $40 a piece if you're buying an entire set on eBay. So just a really interesting buyout, but there are people trying to go ahead and sell theirs at the price that it used to be at, such as Classic TCG here. Listing theirs at 15 a piece, but these are the only reasonably shaped ones on the entire market right now. That's just kind of amazing. I'm hearing that people are hyping it like BA for Link format, which doesn't make sense because the Link monster, unless they make a BA Link monster, is going to prevent you from continuing to summon BAs. I get that Tour Guide plus monster is two monsters, and if you search out Graph and you overlay Dante, special summon something, that you're getting an end phase search and a Link monster, but at the same time, you're not going to continue to special summon BAs that turn. It doesn't make sense. So the only thing that makes sense to me is that it's, you know, top the past two YCSs at one slot apiece. And that still doesn't justify the entire buyout of both of them. So if it was personally me, I would be waiting for the price to go back down. If you've waited this long for whatever reason to have to get your hollowed out tour guides, just play with those battle packs for a while, or Secret Unlimiteds even. If you really gotta hollow out your deck, the lowest Secret Unlim, as you see, is about $9 here, and I believe it's even cheaper on eBay if we go and take away this nice first edition here and go to lowest first. Secret Unlimited is a $7.50, so just a little bit cheaper, and then it starts going up really fast, actually. Only 9 total results. So, relatively low quantity over here, and surprisingly, TCG Player throughout this entire thing is going to be winning a lot, it seems, just like that playset that was cheap. This would be the next thing I would suggest if you are going for a BA deck now. The Secret Dantes are relatively cheap from DUEA comparative to the price of the gold ones. You see these golds, $3.60, and then you see the actual Secret Original Pack Unlimiteds are 7s, but if you want the cheapest first ed, it's $6. That's pretty cheap, and there's multiple here at these prices. In my opinion, when, you know, the highest rarity of something is getting bought out in other places and there's still a want for, you know, the max rarity extra deck card that goes with it, $6 seems pretty cheap for Dante first ed. You know, it's a card that used to be very, very expensive. I get that there's a Megaton version, but the Megaton version, you know, it's... The first near mint over here is like $4, so it's only $2 more for an original pack first ed secret. That's just pretty low in my opinion when you're hollowing out cards. So if you were looking for something to go along with the deck at a deal for now, I would get that, considering, you know, $2 above the cheapest versions is not a lot at all when you're going for the full hollow out. Yeah, over here, you know, tour guides are just getting slammed and bought out. Oh, good old Dante. And of course, eBay is actually a little more expensive this time. Like I said throughout this market watch, we've got some surprises. TCG players seem to be down for a lot of the day, or loaded really slowly up until now, so maybe that's why. Maybe the trends aren't hitting as hard, and maybe some other people came to the same conclusions. But 770 and then 11, and it just quickly... Oh, these are on best match. Let's go to lowest. Yeah, 770, and there's quite a few at this price range. Okay, well, not quite a few. 1, 2, 3... 4 sellers before it's 11, so that goes up pretty quick, and that is first DUEA. So I could see it being a $10 card pretty quick off the bat if the other pieces of the engine are going up. But again, like I said, I can't really justify that Tour Guide would be that high for a 1 of and 2 tops in a row. And then, but Dante, I would say, should be probably a little higher than $2 above its lowest rarity, you know? Ultimate Tyranno! It's actually really hard to search in eBay because Ultimate's in the name. But the Ultimate Rare of it is completely sold out almost everywhere. We see on TCG Player not a single near mint copy and only 2 sellers for the non-near mints. I had to go to price plus shipping highest. I searched through everything. There's not any lower than these. So this is an Australian seller, so maybe it's cheaper if you are in Australia, but that's a net price of 42, and it doesn't really exist past that either. We see an Ultimate Rare Near Mint, actually 18. That wasn't there last night. I refreshed early today. So we do have an $18 one. Is it really worth 18, guys? I don't know. It's always been a really good card. If this card is in attack position at the beginning of battle phase, you can and must attack all your opponent's monsters on the side of the field. But you know, the new Ultimate Tyranno Conductor is just going to be better, in my opinion. It's definitely got an easier summoning condition of Banish to special summon this. Quick play, Book of Eclipse, everything about this card screams that you'll be playing 3 of him. And I doubt many people will be playing this card. Yet, it's still a buyout, just because, I suppose. Very interesting to see that those kind of things still happen. People just go by name. They kind of blindly go at it, and they take it off the market. I do not think it'll see play, but I've been wrong before, right? It's a decent effect, but it's just outclassed by its newer Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. True Kings are slowly been going up. You see the normal market price is $4.49. A lot of people have been like, just almost everybody in my comment sections the past few have been telling me to cover, and I just wanted to watch it happen for a while, because the Water True King is still down a lot, but the Fire one keeps going up. Yet I think you play both, so it's pretty weird. But we have Top Table Gaming here has 44 listed holding the line, so I don't think it'll be going up past that point anytime soon. And we see a similar price over here of $6.90, $6.95, $6.95, $6.99 with 31 sold. Probably, 3 available. So we see it holding the line kind of at 7. Now, if we search just True King in general, the prices aren't going up across the board. You see the Super, of course, any newer Super is going to be pretty cheap, $1 versus the market price of $1.65, so down since release. But the True King, I'm not even going to try it. Barastos, the Fathomer, is a little under $4, and its market price average was $4, so it's actually under like its market price presented, and it's just kind of stuck there for a while. So I guess if you have the red ones, I would maybe trade them off. The deck is going to be good. I think the deck overall is decent, but I don't know, guys. I don't see it going up or down. I just see it being where it is, so I wouldn't be holding on it for it to go up further. But it could. You know, the new set will come out. There will be hype with it. So it's just a difficult place to decide if you want to let go of your card. Always make your own decision on that. Foolish Burial Goods is at an $18 price point, and that's the norm according to TCG Player. I did not know that it had crept up to that. But a couple days ago, it was up even higher. The lowest listed was like 26. It had got bought out, and now, of course, tons of sellers covering it, and it's back at 18. Just pretty interesting to see it creep up there. Very, very good card. I knew it was too low when it came out at $12. I had said that it probably would be, you know, a $20 card, and it's headed there. $18 here on eBay as well. You actually save a couple of cents coming on over to TCG Player with Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market at the front running. Interesting. But definitely a great card, good in Rogue. Actually has a few, you know, regional tops, even in Cubics. Watch out, guys. But seriously, I think it deserves its price. I think it should be there. Oracle of Zethra had a buyout, and I was watching it, and it's gone back down below its market price post-buyout. Very interesting result. It's at under $8 when the norm is $8.70, yet it had a buyout. You can see it spike over time. And it was at 12. I was watching it while it was 12 for a while, and it's just sitting here at the $8 point. It's pretty good with True Kings as well. Just kind of, it's funny to see a buyout happen and then the cards settle back under the original price. I don't think I've experienced that in quite some time. And if we go to buy it now, $8.75, again, a little more on eBay. So TCG Player just kind of winning this day. Super interesting to see that happen. The last thing I wanted to go over are the Kaijus and what I would think about Kaijus. I want to remind everybody that Dogoron is a searchable Kaiju in the Dinosaur decks, so you may want to consider getting yours now if you weren't playing Zoo and you didn't pick up your Kaijus. I would consider having Dogoron. It's searchable, and I would definitely start trading for it. The rest of them, Godarla, relatively cheap, but it's above its normal market price, and I believe Thunder King is still pretty cheap comparatively, and Gamma Seal, of course, holding its own above $6 like normal. Oh man, searchable Dogorons. Yeah, I would go, again, the first set near mint from the core set rather than the Mega Pack seems to be the cheapest, so I'd go there. Adam Corn, once again, near the lowest of these. Just really interesting to see that, you know, things like Thunderstrike just weren't able to sell it because they're newer, yet the older kaijus have gone up way in price. So what do you guys think of today's Market Watch? We've got, you know, the Secret following the Ultimate on Tour Guide. Dante is my suggestion. I would get the first Ed Secret only from DUEA, not the Mega Packs. The Ultimate Tyranno buyout I think is a little ridiculous, but hey, I could be wrong. True Kings, make your own decision here. I have no advice for you, but people have been pushing and pushing and pushing. And of course, like the Oracle Zephyr thing settling alongside that. And Foolish Burial Goods going up. Thanks for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And good luck trading at regionals this weekend in case I don't post another of these before.